Far Out Fairy Tales, Hansel and Gretel and Zombies, a graphic novel. Introducing
Hansel
and Gretel,
Mr. Undead,
Mrs. Undead,
Ms. Witch.
in Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the magical forest, there was a lifeless graveyard. It had long been abandoned. No one had been buried there in years. No one visited. Mr. and Mrs. Zombie and their children, Hansel and Gretel, were the only ones living there.
I'm so hungry.
We haven't had brains in ages.
What are we going to do? The children are starving.
Someone has to come along soon. The magical forest is filled with tourists.
But what if no one comes?
Yeah, we need a plan.
I've got it. First, we'll dress up the children to make them look human. Then we'll send them out to the magical forest. They'll pretend to be lost and beg tourists to help them find their way home.
And when the helpful tourists bring Hansel and Gretel back, their brains will be ours.
Exactly. Well, husband, what do you think?
They look horrifying. Great work, my dear.
Well, children, off you go. Good luck on your journey.
Bring us back some plump and juicy tourists.
Sigh. This place makes me feel ill.
Beat it!
Okay, let's get into character. The sooner we trick some tourists, the faster we can get out of this place. Oh, we are so lost and alone. Whatever will we do?
Please, won't someone help us find our way home? We are so frightened.
Two little lost children? Just what I've been waiting for. I have to get home and prepare for their arrival.
Later, deep in the magical forest.
Time to flip this place. Oh, how fun it is to be redecorating my home once again.
Gumdrops. Frosty.
There, all done. Now to wait for those little brats to come calling and fall into my delicious trap.
Satisfied with her trap, Mrs. Witch went back inside to prepare for the children's arrival.
Where is it? Where is it? Aha! Here it is. Witch Kitchen Weekly's Recipe of the Week. I'll fatten them up. Then it's into the oven with them. Oh, I just love trying new recipes. Now I just need to get my hands on those little brats. They can't be far away now.
That's a weird-looking house. What do you think it is?
I don't know, but it smells awful.
It seems to be some sort of food.
Why, whatever is the matter with those children? What kind of kid doesn't like candy?
Hello, we are ever so lost and vulnerable.
Sigh. It seems I'm going to have to play the part if I want my dinner anytime soon.
A few moments later,
Yoo-hoo, little boy and little girl.
What do you think? Will Mom and Dad be happy with her?
She'll do.
What are you delightful children doing alone in the woods? You must be ever so hungry.
We sure are, ma'am.
Oh, so very hungry. Yes.
Why, you poor things. Come and feast on my candy house.
Candy? Gross!
Boring.
You don't like candy?
Blech. We sure don't.
What about cookies?
No!
Maybe marshmallows?
Yuck!
Fancy some fruitcake?
Gross!
Perhaps some pudding?
Blech!
Then for witch's sake, what do you like to eat?
Brains! Brains! We want brains! Give us brains!
I think these children are actually zombies.
Brains.
But how can I get them plump enough to eat? I have no brains to feed them. Just a minute, my little dears. I'll be right back. With a little luck, I can still make a meal out of these undead urchins.
Rabbit.
I know that recipe is around here somewhere. Here it is. Undead upside-down cake. I will need 3 rotten apples, 1 pinch of goiter dust, 1 cup of pond scum, 2 fresh slug trails, and 1 zombie.
Then,
I knew this would come in handy someday. Oh dear, what will I do with this big box of brains I just got from Witch's Express? I simply can't eat them all myself.
Brains!
The brains are in there, children.
Me first. Brains.
No! Me first! Mine!
Manners, please. One at a time.
No fair. He always gets to eat first.
Go. Hey! Let me out of here!
Hee 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 hee. You're all mine now, boy.
Mrs. Witch chained Gretel to the cage and made her do all the chores.
How much longer are you going to keep us here?
Lady, this is so boring. When can I stop?
Hush, children. You'll find out soon enough. Now keep scrubbing.
Gretel mowed the lawn while Hansel continued to eat.
Nom nom nom.
Gretel fixed the witch's electrical wiring while Hansel ate and ate and ate.
Keep eating.
I'm so full. Can't Gretel have some now?
No!
Meanwhile, Mrs. Witch worked on her tan.
Ah, this is the life.
Back in the lonely graveyard, Mr. and Mrs. Zombie waited and waited. Why aren't they back yet?
I don't know, but I'm worried. We need to go find them.
So Mr. and Mrs. Zombie set off into the magical forest to find their missing children. Gretel!
Hansel!
Yawn. I suppose I should check on my undead urchins.
Please, no more brains.
Just look how plump your brother is.
When will I get something to eat?
Soon, my child, soon. But for now, peel those apples while I get the goiter dust. Are you done peeling those apples yet, child?
Yes, Mrs. Witch, but I'm dying to eat something.
Fine. Get in there and light the oven then.
Gretel had a feeling her fate would be similar to her brother's if she climbed inside. So she racked her undead brain for a way out.
Idea. But, Mrs. Witch, I don't know how to light the oven. After all, I am only a small, helpless zombie child.
Oh, fine. Get out of the way, you brain-dead brat. Oof.
Don't let her escape!
I'm trying, but she's too strong.
When I get out, I'll eat up both of you for this in one big bite.
Bite?
Yow! What have you done? You turned me into one of you!
Won't you please release Hansel now that you're one of us?
Sigh, I suppose. All I want to eat now is brains anyway.
Welcome to the club.
So, where are we going to find brains at this hour?
No idea. We were planning to eat your brains.
There's a big box of brains in here, and they're delicious.
But they're not real brains.
Really? It says here, gray matter soy brains contain all the nutrients found in real brains and none of the guilt.
They tasted fine to me.
Then let's eat.
Hansel! Gretel! Where are you?
Mom and Dad!
I'm so happy for you all. You're such a beautiful family. I've never had a family of my own.
Why not come live with us in the graveyard?
Why, thank you. I'd love to.
Thanks again for all the soy brains.
Oh, it was nothing. I get a bulk discount at Witch Express.
And they lived happily ever after. No, really, forever. You know, because they're zombies. They can't very well die again, can they? The end.